Hello guys, welcome to Tech Vitals. Today we are going to look at rm and rmdir command, that is to remove files and directories. Let's start. We are in the vitals directory, so let's see what files and folders do we have in this folder or directory. So we have a couple of files here, file 1, file 2 to file 6, and we have two directories. One is full and one is void. So at first, let's see how to remove the directory. We have two different commands to remove the directory. One to remove the empty directory, and another to remove the directory that has some files or directories inside it. We have a void directory here, which is an empty directory. So let's check if it is empty or not. We are inside the void and there are no files or directories inside this directory. So to remove the empty directory, we use rmdir command. Let's go back and try to remove that void by using rmdir and the directory name. Okay, now let's see the list. So we just removed the empty directory, the void, and this full directory, it has some files inside it. Let's check. As you can see, there are 4 files named 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we cannot use the rmdir command to remove the directory that has some files, but let's try using rmdir full. So it said failed to remove full directory, not empty. To remove the non-empty directory, we use rm and we have to give attribute, that is -r, and then we can type the directory name. Now let's press enter. Now it will ask you descend into directory full. You can type y or n for yes or no. So let's press y. Now it will ask do you want to remove the empty file 1? Let's press y. Now it again asked if we want to delete the file named 2. Let's press y, and same for 3 and same for 4. And finally it asked if we want to remove the directory full. So let's press y again. Now it should remove the directory. Let's see. Yes, now we don't have the full directory. As you can see, when we used rm-r command to remove this full directory, it asked us if you want to delete the files inside it. For each file, we knew that inside the full directory we had 4 files named as 1, 2, 3, and 4. So when we try to delete this full directory, it asked us for each file, that is 1, 2, 3, and 4, that if you want to delete those files. And finally, when we typed yes for every file, then at last it asked us, do you want to remove that directory? Then we had to press y again. So it's a bit time consuming, because let's imagine if we had 20 files inside this full directory, it would have asked us 20 times that if we want to delete those files. So that's really monotonous. To avoid that, we can add one more attribute with the rm-r command. Let's see the example. Let's create a directory first. Full again. Oh, sorry, I used the wrong command. Okay, now inside full, let's create those 4 files again. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So inside full we have this 4 files. Now let's Now let's try to remove the full directory again. Last time we used rm-r and full, and it asked us questions each time to delete every file inside this directory. But if we add f attribute with rm-r, then it should remove the directory without asking us any question. So let's try. Alright, so let's check if it worked or not. Yes, it removed the directory without asking us any questions. Actually, you can add one more attribute. Let's try that example one more time. Let's create the directory full, and inside full, let's create those 4 files again. Now we have the directory full, and inside this directory we have 4 files. Now if we type rm-rf and type the name of directory, then it will remove that directory without asking us questions about removing the files inside it. But if we add one more attribute, v, then it will also give us the notification that the directory has been removed. So let's try. Okay, so when we added the v attribute, it gave us the notification that the file name 1 has been removed, the file name 2 has been removed, the file name 3 has been removed, and the file name 4 has been removed, and finally the directory full has been removed. So it's a good practice to add v, because we will get the notification about all the files and directories that we just removed. Now to remove the file, we use the same command, that is rm, and when we remove the directory we added the -r attribute, but when we are removing the file we don't have to add this attribute. We can just use rm and the file name. For example, let's first clear this screen. In this vitals we have 6 files: file 1, file 2, file 3, file 4, file 5, and file 6. If we want to create file 1, then we can type rm file 1. It will ask us the question that do we want to remove that file, so we have to type y. And again, if you don't want the system to ask you the question, you can add -f attribute, just like we did with the directory. So we can add rm -f, and let's delete the file2.txt. Now it won't ask the question that do we want to remove that file. So ls. Now as we can see, file 1 and file 2 has been removed. And we can also use the v attribute to get notified about the removed file. So let's just remove all the remaining files, that is file 3, file 4, file 5, and file 6. We type rm and we can add f so that it won't ask question, and we can add v to get notified about the removed files. So let's remove all the files we have: file 3, file 4.txt, file 5.doc, and file 6.exe. So as you can see, because we added -f, it didn't ask us whether we want to remove the files or not. And because we also added v, it gave us the notification that each files has been removed. So that's the use of rm and rmdir. Just remember that rmdir is used to remove the empty directory, and to remove the directory which is not empty we use rm, and to remove the files we also use rm. And we can add these attributes -f and v for the convenient. So that's gonna do it for this video. I'll see you soon with another video. Till then, keep learning. Goodbye.